Hey everybody, this is Kohdok here, and today we're going to be doing a little segment I like to call
Things Kohdok should have reviewed a long time ago.
So yeah, it turns out after the move to Ohio, I actually had a whole bunch of stuff I needed to review sitting around that I hadn't accomplished yet, so now I'm just going to try to take care of the backlog, and today we're going to be starting with Scanimalz by Wicked Cool Toys. Unfortunately, we're already off to a rocky start because Scanimalz are app toys. Yeah, if you've watched a few of my videos, then you know my opinions of a lot of app toys out there, and that they're just attempts by toy makers to jump between your fingers and the touchscreen and go, no, 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 we're still relevant, we're still relevant. It's kind of silly. Well, Scanimalz actually has a bit of a different approach that's a bit better than them, in that they actually have a QR code on the front of their stomach. It's kind of like a response to Webkinz, how with Webkinz, after you use the code once, the actual plush is kind of useless. With this, it has a QR code on the stomach that you can scan every day and use to gain some bonus points. Now, for the app, you actually enter them in with a little patch you get on the base of the toy. It comes with a one-time use QR code on there that actually unlocks it in the game, and then this one is used for just earning bonuses. The plushes themselves, $10 at Toys R Us, that's not a bad price for something this size. Then they're actually pretty cute. They have a nice stylized appearance, kind of egg-shaped. They have a base full of beans, so they stay up fairly well. So as far as that's concerned, they're actually pretty nice. They have a bunch of different ones, like they have a dog, they have a rabbit, they have a panda bear. The two I have here are actually a couple of promotional ones. We have the purple beta bear that I got for attending Toy Fair, and the Easter Bunny, also known as the Scancy Hopper in the game, which I got for an Easter promotion at Simon. That shows just how long I've had these and how long ago I should have been reviewing them. Anyway, once you get into the game, there are a few mini games. You can look around at the characters, and you earn these things called scans. Scanimals are, according to this dossier I got here, they are prone to scanning attacks, they're afraid of scanacondas, they collect scants, and they're from Scandinavia. Scandinavia? Here I thought they were from Tuscany, or Saskatchewan, or San Francisco, or Afghanistan. So once you unlock the app, you'll be able to use this character in a few mini-games and earn scants, which can be used to buy little power-ups and looks for these characters. There are 4 mini-games in the app. There's Scanimalz, Scans in Your Pants, Scanian Jump, and Scanic Attack. Scans in Your Pants is probably the best one, in that you waddle around on the bottom of the screen, and with scans literally raining from the sky that you have to catch in your pants. Just don't catch any snakes in your pants, though. That would be kind of horrible. Anyway, Scans in Your Pants is probably the most fun. It's fairly easy, and you're given the choice between either trying to breeze through the levels as fast as you can, or hold out for the more valuable scans so that you can get a higher score once you build up your multiplier. But remember that things start falling faster and faster, even though you're not penalized for missing scans. Scans in Your Pants, it's actually pretty fun. It's really well designed. It's easy. It's not so easy that it's easy. It's adequately time-consuming. The other 3 minigames, though, are all just terrible. They're horribly balanced. They're way too hard. They suffer from some kind of horrible bug. Scannonball is kind of an Angry Bird style game where you're trying to shoot your Scanimal into a hole on the other side of the screen. But the thing is, I've actually encountered a bug in it where in level 4 or 5, I've bought the smartwatch for my Beta Bear, which actually costs a ton, which is supposed to help compensate for the aim and that they actually kind of maneuver into the target. But the thing is, in one of these levels, it actually bugs out and starts instead maneuvering into deadly obstacles. That's right, a power-up that is supposed to make the game easier makes it impossible to win. Did they even test this? It's kind of similar with Scanian Jump. Scanian Jump is one where you're bouncing from ledge to ledge and ascending up the cliff. However, there are some obstacles in there, like there's scanacondas going back and forth and there's rocks dropping, but by the time you finally see the obstacle, you're already catapulting straight into it. You have no chance to react. And seeing as at later levels, the platforms give out under you after every hop, you pretty much have to charge straight into them in order to keep going. It's another impossible game. And the rocket booster catapults you into them even better. And that's another power-up you have to buy. Oh man, Scanic Attack Scanning Attack involves grabbing the Scanimals. You want to save the normal-looking Scanimals and ignore the evil-looking ones while also destroying Charlie Brown pattern bombs, which it's just kind of crazy. And since a lot of the animals kind of spawn just past the threshold of the screen, so I can't tell whether it's a good Scanimal or a bad Scanimal, or it pops up under the font at the top, so I can't actually get it. It's just a mess. The actual app is just a mess. And once I've bought all the powers of these characters, what am I supposed to do with them? The special characters actually have 4 power-ups to unlock, while normal ones, including the Beta Bear, only get 3. But here's the thing. Even with all of its problems, Scanimalz is probably one of the best app toys that have ever been created. You hear me, toy companies? Compared to everything else that's been put out, this thing, with its broken app, is better than all the other ones, and that's because it actually uses a component of a smartphone that requires an outside object to work. It is amazing how many app toys can't even accomplish that, and honestly, it's kind of sad. It's sad that this thing is one of the best app toys ever created by default, because it actually has a reason to exist. All these laser tag things and these things that are little sliders that go on the screen, you can play apps like them without those toys. So it's amazingly counterproductive to it. For Scanimalz, I guess if you think that their cute appearance combined with one good game out of the 4, if you think that's good, they're only $10 at Toys R Us. That's cheaper than a lot of Webkins. So, I mean, I guess some things to improve this thing. Otherwise, aside from, you know, fixing the bugs and calibrating the difficulty of the other 3 minigames, except for Scants in Your Pants, I'd say maybe an option where we can also get some scants that we can actually, like, buy, like, a room for these. And I'm not, like, talking something super complicated. I mean, maybe something like the room that you get in Pokemon Generation 2, where there's just a few spots in your room and you pick what goes into those certain types of spots. And that would probably give the little spin that you get every day, which gives you an absolute pittance of scants, an amount of scants you can earn in, like, 5 seconds. Maybe that could have some special things you can unlock mixed into the Scantasy spin. That would probably work a lot better. The folks at Wicked Cool sent me another Beta Bear. If one of these Beta Bears that even comes in the case and everything, if any of you guys want them, I'll set up a Rafflecopter. So, yeah, that is Scanimalz. They're kind of bad, but they're better than pretty much every other app toy out there. Until next time, this is Things Kodak Should Have Reviewed a long time ago.